Hey guys, YG Luck here, and today I'll be giving you guys deck profile. It's my friend Trey. You guys should have seen past videos of him, so he's gonna be giving you guys raccoons this time.
Okay. So I literally built this deck for $10. That's why I built it. I built it for $10 in trades, so it's worth it. And I actually had most of the extra deck for it anyway, but I'm running something a little odd that Vince doesn't like, and I will give you guys a full explanation on why I do it. It'll be about halfway through my monsters. To start with the profile, I run 3 Kalantosa, because in my opinion, Kalantosa is one of the best cards in the deck because of Bambi. I don't know what this thing's name is. This thing is like, what? Valerifawn.
I think Bambi's just a better name, honestly.
Bambi is a better name. Okay. Bambi is the new support card for the mystical beast of the forest archetype, which I think Leo is the boss monster in the deck. She's a tuner effect monster. Her effect reads, you can discard 1 card, then target 1 level 2 or lower beast type monster in your graveyard except Valerifawn, mystical beast of the forest, special summon in attack position or face down defense position. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. Of her name once per turn. Yeah, this card is really broken with this card, because you discard a card and then you get a body and then you pop a card, and then it's a tuner, so you could like synchro 4 if you had to, or overlay for Sundayu because Sundayu is broken.
The level 2 Draco Sack. That's better.
So good. Yeah. So this is the main engine that I run in the deck, actually. It's considered raccoons because of the style of the deck, but this is the main engine I actually run in the deck. I run 2 Junk Synchron, because you'll notice that from Junk Frogs, I really like Junk Synchrons, and it's also fun to boost up a Junk Warrior really big and then make a Sundayu and make a token copy of it. So that's really fun. Now, the reason why Vince doesn't like my version of the deck, I run 2 Baby Raccoon Tantan and 1 Ponpoco. Vince said we're going to get hate for this. I really honestly don't care. This is my opinion on the deck. Tantan is a very good card. He's no longer a combo piece in the deck, so the rule of thumb I kind of have with cards that aren't combo pieces is they're run at 2, which is why the Junk Synchron is run at 2. Ponpoco was good in its day when it was first released, because the game hadn't sped up so quickly yet. But now that there's decks like Necroz, even Klee is still kind of running around, and they're still kind of fast. Shadal, Necroz, BA, I'm pretty sure I already said Necroz, but Ponpoco is just such a slow setup card that, like, when you normal summon it and set your Tantan, it's just not worth it to me. Like, it's just so slow to put an 800 body on the board and then set a Tantan. Like, that's just not good to me. Like, it's so slow. But, other than him, the one-of beasts that I run are Key Mouse, because it's a level 1 beast tuner that I can special summon off of Obedient School and make Nature Beast, and say you lose Necroz until they Dance Princess, and then I cry. Yeah, I cry because I can't chain. 1 Cerebral, because I'm thinking about bumping this higher. I'm not entirely sure, just because of Bambi. But he's a tuner as well, so it just wouldn't be that great. I'm thinking about cutting him completely and running the Fable Cat thing that pops a card, but then I had Kalantosa for that, so I don't know. This is a free slot that if you want to do anything with, do it, but this is what I got with the deck, so. 1 Wind Up Kitten, because I personally really love this card in the deck. When Vince played the deck, sorry, I'm moving away, aren't I?
Yeah.
When Vince played the deck, he teched this card in at, what was it, 1 at first,
yeah.
And then you played it at 2.
Yeah.
And it was really good because it's a free compulse off of Bambi as well, so
I was playing it back then when people like to make Draco Sack and stuff like that.
So you could just like, no, get it out of my face.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, it was fun. And then the only other 2 one-ofs I run are the Tree Otter, which is for the OTK plays, and the Sea Koala, which I actually use a lot because I hate big monsters, and I absolutely love to get over them with a Sea Koala. That
surprisingly was a card I took out for Wind Up Kitten.
Yeah, but I understand why he did it, but we're both different players when it comes to this deck. Like, this deck definitely shows how different we are of players. That's all the monsters I run. I'm not sure how many monsters it is because I did some changes
Yeah.
earlier. I'm not sure.
Just
anymore.
enough for obedience school.
It's enough for obedience school, definitely. Spells. I run 3 obedience school.
This is the reason why this deck was so good.
The only reason this deck is good. Special summon 3 level 2.
2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Level 2.
3 level 2 or lower beast type effect monsters from your deck in whatever, I think it's in, with different names from your deck in whatever position. Their effects are negated and they're destroyed during the end phase. When this card is activated, you cannot special summon any other cards except for beasts for the rest of the turn, which is okay because 9 times out of 10 you're going to go into Nat Beast.
Yeah.
Or Sandayu. Like all of your plays are with beasts. You know, all your toolbox plays come off of Air's Rock Sunrise, which is Monster Reborn, which I run 3 of as well.
Yeah, this card was so broken when it came out. For the deck.
This is Monster Reborn for the deck, which means I run 6 Monster Reborns.
That was the reason why I played Crystal Beast, because I could get Pegasus with that card.
Yeah. And then other than that, all monsters your opponent controls lose 200 for every beast, plant, winged beast monster.
Yeah, they just lose a whole bunch of attack.
Yeah, like if it's late in the game and you play this to get your deer, you just get your opponent loses a bunch of attack. Those are the only specialty cards spell-wise of the deck. Actually, there's only specialty cards in the non-monsters. Other than that, I run 3 space staples, 3 upstarts. I didn't like the consistency of the deck, so I kind of put it in. I don't like giving my opponents life because I have a hard time taking it, but I really need to. It's something that I really need to be digging for, and I can't afford the duality because I special summon way too much. 1 Raigeki, staple, 1 Book of Moon, gets me out of Winda. Creature swap, my favorite spell in the game.
So good with this deck.
Summon Sea Koala, make your...
You don't even have to do that.
No, you make your opponent's monsters attack 0, and then you take
another one of their monsters. And just
no, because they'll give you the 0 attack one. I'm being a bad player at Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. I'm sorry. No, but you basically use this to take Winda, Construct, Dante, Virgil,
OP stuff.
Unicorn.
Things we don't want to give you.
Yeah, things players want to keep. They give me. This is Mr. Studio Girl. I spent too much time on Creature Swap. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I'm moving on. Traps. This is something me and Vince decided to do for the format, and I actually really enjoy it. It's funny as... Cut myself off. 3 Mind Crush. I think it's really good, this format, just because everything searches. Necroz searches. BA searches with Scarm. You get rid of their tour guide. Shadal searches out V-Butt. Tellarknights search out V-Butt. Yeah.
Dante searches.
And then you also don't mind discarding if you blind it anyway, because you have Bambi there for a reason. Dante doesn't search, he just adds from grave.
Yeah, but you can still Mind Crush it.
I mean, yeah, but why would you?
Might as well.
I mean, they just get the effect.
Sure. Well, like...
That's why, I side this out against BA most of the time, because, I side it out and put it at, 1 or 2.
Like Fire Lakes, because...
That's true. That's true. I'm not trying to get Fire Laked. Yeah, outside of that, I'm running 2 T-Roar because sometimes your setup... Excuse me. Wow, that was violent. Sometimes your setup will be very, very slow. And you will have to protect your setup, so this is kind of how you protect it battle-wise. The other only staples I run are Bottomless, Warning, Compulse. Torrential isn't really a staple anymore, but Torrential is Torrential, and I enjoy playing the card. The only reason I don't play it in Frogs is because Frogs can't run traps until the side game, because they need their back row, they need everything open so I can tree warn if need be. But this is basically my Dark Hole of the deck, because I couldn't find room in the spells for Dark Hole, but I found room in the traps for Torrential. So.
Remember when it was a staple? People played Starlight Roads and stuff.
God. Yeah, people ran Starlight Roads. Starlight Road was a staple. Yeah. So bad. It was like scrub format, man. Extra deck wise, it's pretty standard for Raccoons. I'll explain one card because apparently nobody knows what it does. It's like the best card ever. 3 Sandayu. I'm lying. This is the best card ever. To make a giant junk synchron and then copy it into a token in OTK is really funny. It also takes your opponent's highest attack, so to copy their like Beals or whatever is funny too.
Does it get over Killer Tower? No, because
is Tower rank and level or just level?
I don't know. I think he loses the attack because of Tower's effect or something like that.
Because it's a level 1 monster.
Because it's special summon, so it loses 500. So I guess it can't get over Tower.
I don't know.
It's a pretty interesting thing, though.
Yeah.
You can get over a lot of stuff.
You can get over a lot.
You can get over anything technically, unless they have like can't be destroyed with battle.
Yeah. 2 gachi. I don't like 3 gachi. I really don't even like 2. Just I make it so much because this is how you get over things with the tokens, because you copy them, then you make the gachi so the token boosts. Big number. 1 Centauria. Sky Cavalry Centauria. Nobody knows what this card does. Like, I don't even know. It's 2 level 2 monsters, people. It's generic, and frogs, raccoons, I think that's about it.
Level 2 decks.
Right? Like, that's not that popular. This card cannot be destroyed by battle as long as it has Xyz materials. I'm going to let that sit for a second. Then, after damage calculation, so you do take the damage, or your opponent will take the damage, but after damage calculation, when a monster battled this card, detach it and return it to the hand.
Compulse for free.
I'm going to let that sit too, because I don't understand why people don't run this card in level 2 decks. Like, people don't know what this card does. I make it and they go, what does that do? I'm going to wreck your face is exactly what it does. Like, I don't know. It just gets to me, man. A lot of things get to me, though. And then 1 Downerd, because I do run creature swap. I do run level 2 monsters that I can Downerd. I can Downerd their Dante. I can do a lot of things. That's all the XCs I run. That's all you really need to run. If you feel like you need to run the Armored Kappa, by all means, run the bad Armored Kappa. But that's about all you run. Because there's no other level 1. Otherwise, I would run a Dullahan for techie purposes instead of that second Gachi. But synchro-wise, I run 1 Herald because I don't like my opponent doing things. I don't like them. I really hate Lightsworn because of Vince. He played it way back in the day before the Mamas were banned.
That deck was my thing, man. Max rarity.
He was so lucky with that deck. He would be like, he'd say, I need a wolf to win, and mill a wolf. So done.
Summon 3 JDs.
Yeah, right. Level 5s, Nat Beast. Make this card turn 1, guys. And it wrecks Necroz.
So good.
Armades, staple. 2 Junk Warrior because I'm running 2 Junk Synchron.
Yeah.
And if the option is there, if I need to make the option is there. As much as I really don't want to make the option, but you know, I need to put in I need to put in a level 7 because I found myself wanting to make a Black Rose or something the other day. Just didn't do it. Oh well. 1 Barkion because you do make it. Barkion's a 6. You will make it with the Cerebral. You can't make it with the Cerebral. I'm lying to you again. What do you make it with? You make it with Bambi. That's what you make it with. You make it with Bambi. You make it with Bambi and 2 other Earths. And then you make Barkion, and then your opponent cries more because you probably already have Nat Beast on the field. Goyo is the strongest generic 6 in the game. The only generic 6 in the game right now. No, I'm lying. Sahemoth. But Sahemoth isn't even, like, played.
Yeah.
And then 1 Crimson Blader is my 8 because I don't like Shaddoll at all. Like, I played the deck. I played the deck myself, and I really just hate the deck. I hate playing against it. It makes me salty. That's the deck.
Thank you guys for watching.